Ha ha ha. It's time. It is time. As I'm hearing Discord in my ear for some reason. It is time for Manchester City versus Real Madrid in the Champions League. Let me just do that right now. There we go. Okay, good. There we go. Lovely. We're back. We're out here. Jack's on the shitter. We love that. I can see you got a new profile picture as well. Fantastic stuff. And yeah, immediately, first stream back, and we are going to have some technical issues. We love to see it. But there we go. It's time. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Love you too, TTV. I need my points, says Jack. What's that in reference to? I don't know. But yeah, nice to see you all again too. After 2 weeks, how are we all? You know, I'm getting called knobhead for some reason. Love that. Thank you, Disney Charlton. Thank you. Yes, it's good to be back. As I say, I have been on holiday for a minute. I've been... TTV, how many times did I say, like in the Discord server and just generally, I'm going on holiday for 2 weeks? How many times did I have to say this? Well, obviously a bit more. But it is a thing. Oh, have I not sorted those out? I'll sort them out later, chat. Don't worry about it. Hello, Tom. Love you too, mate. How are we today? How are we? I'm sorry I've denied you guys of a 3D chat. That's, you know. Why stream starting now? Why not? You invite me? Well, no, Kick. Sometimes, for the more important matches, sometimes it's 30. So we can talk about the preamble and all that stuff beforehand. Normally when it's a big City game, I make it slightly longer because I've got more to talk about and more thoughts to process and all that stuff. It's time. It is time. I watched the first leg, or some of it anyway. I was able to watch around 50 minutes of it when I was on holiday. And then I saw like the De Bruyne highlight goal that just came through because I didn't have the video stream, but it's like, and then I saw the goal. That was a really good really good strike by Vinicius and KDB, to be fair. I'm not sure about that, TTV, to be honest. But yeah, it was a fantastic goal by both players. De Bruyne with an outrageous goal away against Real Madrid, and now it all comes down to this. It all comes down to the Real Madrid game is irrelevant now. That may as well have not happened because it was a draw. Away goals aren't a thing anymore. So it all comes down to this game. And City have home advantage. And City are the better team. And Real Madrid away fans are notoriously poor. So there shouldn't really be a terrifying atmosphere. Or, like, in theory, there shouldn't be a capitulation like last year where they gave away 2 goals in like 2 minutes for no reason away from home. And as I say, we are the better team. If City do go on to win the Premier League, I'll be comfortable saying we are the best team in the world. But it's that untangible factor of it being Real Madrid, and that is why there's obviously going to be, even as we saw last year, even if you're 2 goals up in the 89th minute, that ain't good enough. So it's going to be a weird game. It's going to be a very odd game. I still don't really feel any genuine nerves yet. That's not out of confidence or anything. It's just, I don't know. I'm guessing it's when the game starts, that is what I'll start to be feeling. Tom says, should have sent me your suitcase. It's on holiday. Tom, there was no room in my suitcase for a human being. There's barely enough room for my things because it was a 2-week thing. So I had to pack a lot of stuff. So yeah, I don't think you would be able to squeeze in, Tom. I'm sorry about that. KX says we'll be watching Borough. If you want to keep me updated on the Borough game, KX, you're more than welcome to. My nerves hit when the lineup dropped, says Jack, because it felt real then. And we can have a look at those lineups as well. Hello, Tayab. We can have a look at these lineups. It's as you would expect from City. Ake is injured, so he obviously can't feature. He obviously can't start. Obviously, that would be silly otherwise. That would be silly. But apart from that, it's in fact, it's the exact same team that played Real Madrid last week. So I'm quite happy with it. We do need Walker for Vinicius. That just has to happen. Then the Real Madrid team, it has changed slightly because Militao was injured for the... Not injured. He was suspended for the first leg. So Rudiger is dropped. Because that's a little bit harsh. But Rudiger is dropped for Militao. Alaba, Camavinga stay in that back four. And it's an incredibly bold midfield to bring to the Etihad. Valverde and Cruz and Modric. Yeah, I agree, Jack. I think dropping Rudiger's bold as well. I thought he played... In fact, wasn't there like one really good block he did in particular from Haaland? Or am I thinking of Alba? I'm not sure. It was someone, though. Yes, so it's as I say, it's a very bold midfield choice. And I don't actually know how it's going to work out at the Etihad. As I say, to not come with an outright defensive midfielder where we are going to dominate the ball and we are going to dominate the midfield. I'm guessing it's sort of they're conceding the point of, right, well, we know we're not even going to try to attempt to control the midfield. So we're just going to get as many technical players in the middle as possible. So when we inevitably counter-attack and try to break through your press, your counter-press, we'll be able to do that and get the ball to Benzema and Vinicius in particular. That's all I can really think of in terms of why they've done that. But it's going to be the exact same situation as it was at Real Madrid. City will have all of the ball, we'll have all the play, and it'll just be a counter-attack. How States Tab asks, it was very good, thank you, Tab. I'll get into my holiday very shortly, maybe once the matches kicked off. How are we doing, Galaxy? There's thoughts on these Champions League. In my opinion, it's just a Super League. Yeah, I did a YouTube video on it last year when it was announcing it's just Super League 2.0, basically. Yeah, waters down the extent to big matches, further taxes and risks to health and well-being of already exhausted players. That's exactly what it is, Galaxy does. It will increase the number of irrelevant fixtures. And it's purely done for greed, and so that UEFA gets more money, and also it's done so the bigger clubs don't have to risk any jeopardy of getting knocked out. For example, Barcelona will love this new format because it's more with more games. It's more likely that you're not going to get knocked out if you're a better team generally, whereas Barca have been knocked out the past two seasons. Hello, Mr. Drumroll. How are you doing, my man? Thank you for the welcome back. How have you been? And Gav says, is it just me or is it ironic? The Conference League trophy is made of steel, so technically it's not really silver. I never even really thought about that. I don't think I know what the Conference League trophy looks like off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't really picture it. Does it look just like the Europa League? I don't know. Nor is it all naan bread. Thank you so much. Jack, you're not a super mod. You can't do that. Oh, Tab could do that if he's still here. He could do that. I want to know everyone's score predictions, please. I want to know everyone's score predictions. And indeed, Drumroll asks my predictions. On the football terrace, I did a very bold prediction where I was like, 2-2 and then penalties goalkeeper. That's let's be honest, that's not going to happen, is it? But City, if I go with, whenever I do my predictions, I always try to go with what's logical and what makes sense. And it makes sense that City win this game because City are the better team and City are at home. And we haven't lost a knockout home game in the Champions League since like 2017-18. So it's like 5 seasons or something. So every bit of logic tells me, and I know that logic doesn't apply to Real Madrid. I appreciate that. But in terms of what I've got to base my prediction off, I've got to base it off logic. And I am going to say that City will win. And it's going to be... Do I think it's going to be high scoring? I know, drum roll, yeah. Do I think it's going to be high scoring, or do I think it's going to be a bit of a tight affair? I think, was it last season? Was it 3-2 or 4-3? I think it may have been 4-3. At least 3-2. What am I going to say? City to only win by 1 goal. It's going to be... I'll go for high scoring. 3-2. 3-2 is going to be the score. Can you be my lawyer? I'm wanted by the CIA, says Narnbread. What have you done, Narnbread? What have you done? I can be a lawyer if you've not been too naughty. No halves. Good to see you too. I refuse to make a prediction. West End this score is different. I had a peek at the script. I can't. What did you say? 3-1, Jack? I can't exactly recall. Hopefully that script is right, because I know you predicted a City win. Anyway, it's a thing. I just want the match to start now. I just want to get in, get sorted, and then like actually see what's going on. Actually see what's going on. Big game. Hello, Daniel, who says, "Come on, City, 110% focus from the first to the last second." Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. It can't be an 89 minutes job like last season. It's got to be fully committed and fully engaged and switched on, as you say, right up until the final whistle. And then we'll have a chance. Even if we're 2-0 up at home, it's still Real Madrid. In before City just dominate, and it's great. But I really don't see that happening. I just see it being City have all the ball and Real Madrid counter. Because annoyingly, Real Madrid are a very good team, so they're very good at defending and camping and very good at counter-attacking, because the link-up play between Benzema and Vinicius is very good. That's the main worry. So Walker's going to have to be switched on. As I thought he was for most of the game in the first leg, to be fair. I shot a bald eagle and ate it. I mean, Michael Owens just said it on commentary. I thought they dominated the first half and they won behind. Yeah, that was my interpretation from watching it as well. In fact, I watched it with a Real Madrid fan on the ship in America. He was from Guyana, and he just like randomly sat down and said, "Oh, can I watch this with you?" Because I was watching on my phone, just like in a bar. It was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, sure. So just had some banter with him for like the first 50 minutes, and then my signal went and I didn't get to watch the rest of it. But there we go. I think the Conference League trophy looks like a futuristic skate park bin. Apparently, it's meant to resemble the flight of a football. Oh, okay. I'll have a look at that later. Because, as I say, I can't picture it in my brain. I cut the eggs in an omelette. Don't be shooting bald eagles, Narmbread. I think they're endangered. The Conference League being still quite literally makes it a tin pot trophy. Well, exactly. Well, you said it, Galaxy Dust, not I. I've not watched one full 90-minute match of the Conference League. I didn't watch the final. I didn't care about it. I think I watched 45 minutes of an Anderlecht game this season. Or was it a West Ham one? Maybe both. I don't know. While I was on the boat, because it was a cruise, Narmbreads. Because the first week, because I went to the US, the first week was like parks, like Disney and Universal. And then the second week, it was a cruise around the Caribbean. That's why I was on a boat. No, I was not kidnapped by Somali pirates. I was simply on a boat. That's the thing. That Haaland chance was so good, by the way, where he got away from Rudiger. I feel like he should have done a bit better there. This would be a big game for Haaland. I don't think he played that well in the first leg. He was snuffed out, really, but that does always create space for others. So that's what we need. I watched the final, but was indifferent. At least you feel something watching the Europa League final and semis and final of the Champions League. Yeah. Maybe with time, it'll get a bit more respect. But at the end of the day, it is the third-tier European competition. So, I don't know if I ever am going to get interested in it, unless City somehow win it. A stream getting kidnapped by Somali pirates would be decent schedule. But I wasn't near Somalia. The cruise wasn't around Africa. It was around the Caribbean. Speaking of trophy aesthetics, I think the Champions League trophy should be a little bit better designed. I prefer like the old First Division trophy in England. I think that looks a lot nicer. Can't lie. Hello Seb, how are we? Just what am I saying? Well, in terms of a score prediction, I'm gonna go for Man City to win 3-2. I am gonna go for a high-scoring game. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a high-scoring game. I don't really see this being that cagey. I've been on holiday, Seb. I said this so many times in like the final streams. I said. It was even a question in the football quiz. Where's Nobbins going on holiday? You frauds. I'm saying 4-2 to City, Seb. That would make me very happy. That would make me very happy. Benzema, can you like not play or something? That'd be great. Thank you. If you could sort that out for me, that'd be great. Can we start the game now? I'm just bored, if anything. Seeing Argyle going, oh, well done, Seb. No, I did not. Because I don't pay attention to like non-Premier League football in England. But yeah, I don't pay. Yeah, what am I trying to say? I don't pay attention to lower league football, basically. But I know you're a big Argyle fan, Seb. So big up. What position did you finish in the end? What are the worst trophy drops, if you can think of any? I recall Ramos dropping the Champions League under the bus from top deck on a parade, and Aubameyang getting the FA Cup win with Arteta. I think that I vaguely remember Tevez doing that for Man City as well when we won the FA Cup. I'm sure the lid went flying off, like, because I think may have got that wrong, but that may have happened. That may have been a thing. But the iconic one is that Sergio Ramos one where he just drops in and goes under the bus. It's like, oh no. I'm assuming that wasn't the original one. They're just given like a replica or something. No worries at all, Nambred. You're all good. You're all good in the proverbial. What are our thoughts on the Inter Milan AC Milan game? I didn't watch the first leg. I in fact had to call up guest services on the ship to be like, hi, what was the score? Because I didn't have any internet. I was like, can you find out what the score was for me? And I found out the first leg. I was like, oh, 2-0 to Inter Milan. That surprised me. But then I found out Leao wasn't playing, so he's their main man, isn't he? And then I did watch a bit of the second leg, and it was boring because, I mean, the game was over by then, wasn't it? Leao looked sort of dangerous, but, I mean, Inter Milan, what you can't do is give them a 1-0 lead. Didn't watch the second leg, but apparently Milan were just as bad. Yeah, sounds about right. We dropped the Prem as well, and we pranked the fans. Oh, I don't even remember that. Came up first with 101 points. Well done, Seb, because I thought there was a moment where you said that Argyle had bottled it or something, so that's good. Hello, mates, love you too. Sheffield Wednesday got 96 points and didn't go up. Well, also, who else went up? Onion cells. What's that, Tayab? I don't know what that means. Hello, Muha. I am doing great, thank you, my man. This is our first stream back after holiday. I'm feeling good. I'm going to have some salmon pasta after this, I think. Or if they lose, I might just, treat myself to a takeaway or something. I don't know. Ipswich. Oh, Ipswich. Oh, yeah. What's he called? McKenna, the ex-United coach. The football quiz is this Friday, Muha, yeah. That's the one, McKenna. Was dead. Gives another reason for Gareth to keep picking Harry Benjamin Maguire for tomorrow. Then he should change nations like Balogun at this point if he wants international football. It's still an improvement over Maguire, so, I'll have anyone. It is, Jack. What the hell? GCSE biology reference. There was a 6 marker on onion cells. How did it go, Tayab? Are you having exams? Is that what's happening? Do you know what a light microscope, electron microscope are? No, not really. I'm assuming an electron microscope is to look at electrons. I don't know. I did, Muhar. I did. You're right. It was very good, and you got history tomorrow. Are these your actual GCSE exams, or are these mocks, Tayab? West Ham to win Conference League, says Miz. It could be a thing. I do hope they win it. Who else is in it that should win it? Is it Fiorentina? Obviously voting Tory next election because voting for Labour is basically voting Tory now. ABT, Narmbread. Anything but Tory. That's the way to do it. The Italian team is. Isn't he the main... Isn't he? Aren't they the main team left in it? I can't remember who else is in it. I don't know, Tav. I haven't been to school in years. Also, sometimes you do mocks at the end of the year, depending on what year you're in. Fair enough, Miz. Who is it you play in the semi-final? With the new Champions League format, no drop-downs anymore. No more severe back-to-back wins. Oh, is that true? Oh, interesting. Oh, that's good, though. Because what I have always found weird is if you finish third in the Champions League, you're still in Europe. No. I think if you don't qualify, you should be knocked out. I don't think there should be any of this dropping down nonsense. So I'm fine. I'm on board with that, in fairness. I'm on board with that. Hello, Musty Mate, who says, I'm absolutely pooing it. I still haven't got the nerves yet. I feel like I might... sorry, is my voice cracked then? I feel like I'll probably get them when kickoff happens. But right now, I don't really have it. Or maybe, you know, as soon as Real Madrid come forward with the ball. I feel like if you win the Champions League, League Cup, and Premier League, that is a treble. Yeah, so... I mean, for me, I don't... I don't like it. Like, the difference between League Cup and FA Cup is so minimal. For me, in like 2023, the difference is so minute. They might as well be the same thing. So for me, if it was League instead of FA Cup, I would say, yeah, you've won the treble. But people get triggered by that because it's not the proper treble. I don't agree with that at all, but whatever. Yeah, Muha, I'm with you. Who's AZ? Oh, yeah, Miz. Yeah, they're Dutch. It's Dutch. I don't know, Galaxy. That's a good question. I've had them since 10 o'clock. Yeah, I haven't really been thinking about it at all. It's weird. Maybe, as I say, maybe, you know, like with the World Cup, it took me until England, you know, played to get into it. Maybe as soon as they play, I'll get into it properly. Militao to turn to Etihad for Ram. What? Shambolic? Is that the one? I said this and got cooked. FA Cup and League have had the same value. I agree that it's the same. It's basically the same. But as I say, there's this game of semantics where it's not the treble. You can say it's our treble, but not the treble. It's like, oh, come on. Come on now. Where should Kane go? Cam's sad, to be honest, he hasn't won anything. He's got to go somewhere where he's got a chance of winning something. The obvious answer is, in terms of like who needs a striker, Man United would be the obvious one. There isn't a guarantee United will win trophies, though. I guess that's the only thing, but they're going to have more of a chance than Spurs, in fairness. Having a maths exam and the Champions League semi-final one day, not ideal indeed. Well, I remember I had I had an exam when City won the Premier League for the first time. I had an exam, and what was I thinking? That would have really dented my revision, because I would have been so distraught if we didn't win that. Come on, Madrid. Whoa, Miss, why do you want Madrid to win? Why don't you want me to be happy? I should check out the Coupe de Ligue. That was the French version of the League Cup. Oh, the actual physical trophy. There was also a German League Cup. Although, if we are being fair, you know, I know I'm comparing, you know, League and FA Cup. I do probably think that this has been Gasky's thought process. He thinks the League Cups should be scrapped because there are so many games. I can't remember the exact context now. Maybe I had an exam coming up or something. Who won the last football quiz? It was Mo at Muhai. It was Mo. Wait, that was in 2012, Tayab. For the whole multiple choice section, I just went off what I hadn't picked in a while. That's always the way to think about it. That's always the way to think about it, but it's apparently not actually set up like that. I think so. In theory, they could all be A. With VAR nowadays, imagine the Guerrero moment being disallowed. Can you? Yeah, well, it'll be similar to the whole. It would be similar to the whole Sterling one. What's your prediction? I dipped our food. I've said 3-2, Tom. I've said 3-2. Look at all the flags. Muha, I'm of the opinion he should get it irrespective of whether City win the treble. I think he should just get it because he's been better this season. You lost in what, Cakes? What, your exams? 2-1, Tom says. Holland to score a tap-in. With the best tap-in ever. Yeah, Muha, what do you think? I think he should win it regardless. No one can sit there and tell me with a straight face that Messi has been better across the whole season than Haaland. No shot. Life's too short to worry about revision, school, and a shy. I'll get rich one day somehow. Fairs, Kirks. Why don't you start OnlyFans? I love the Champions League Etihad atmosphere. Says Musty. Well, yeah, considering it's apparently dead, it's decent. And you are right. Like, I remember when it was City Real Madrid, the 0-0. Dead game, but one of the best atmospheres. And there was non-stop singing from the home fans, which is great. If Vince scores over in the Twitch chat, scores gets 10k. No, say I've no. Messi won the World Cup. Haaland deserves it. Yeah. You can't. Sure, unless there's no other genuine option. No other genuine option for the Ballon d'Or. You can't. How many games are in a World Cup? Is it 7? You can't use a 7-game. I don't care how prestigious it is. You can't use a 7-game tournament to determine whether you should win the Ballon d'Or or not. If there is a much more suitable option. How do you do that, Miz? I don't know either, Cakes, but you'd find a way, I'm sure. I don't, Tom. I'd have to pay extra for the cup scheme. And also, I don't like evening games. I hate evening midweek games anyway, so I don't like going to them in any event. But also, it's expensive, so. Holland scored triple the amount of goals Messi scored this season. That is mad. Hopefully he gets another one tonight. I agree, Tayab. Yeah, although I was told... There you go, there's the boo. I was told that it was like every single match, but then Musty rightly points out that we did lose to Leon at home a few seasons back. When knockout games, yeah, we haven't lost since 2018, which is what, 5 years at home. Players walking to the tunnel. The players are out, Muha. They are out. See you. Goodbye, Narmbread. Hopefully, we'll be in the final next time we speak. I thought I did sick on some of the maths ones there. Check the answer. That was all wrong. Okay, X. I'm sure you'll be all right. The champions. Wish I BT, says Tom. Indeed. Yeah. BT, it's mainly the Champions League for BT, isn't it? Come on, City. Win the game. Make me happy. Why wasn't Esbern not playing? Oh, for Coventry. I don't even know. Well, I remember Ed saying, who is a Coventry fan, saying that he probably wouldn't ever start for Coventry. Sounds like it must. Yeah, it is. Camavinga at left back, it appears. I think he's talking about the Coventry game tab, which is also one at the same time as this. Right. The dream scenario is that De Bruyne gets a goal and Haaland gets a goal and Grealish gets a goal. That would be my ideal situation in terms of sharing the goals. Oh. There we go. It's this bald man. This bald Polish man is the referee tonight. Did Ahmad miss a sitter or something? I didn't actually watch the game, but yeah, wasn't very good. There you go. What's happening with... How much did they spend? Was it like 30 or 40 million on him or something? That's a lot of money for a youngster. Don't worry about it. Hello, Jack. It's been ages. How you doing? Well, if you're watching the Borough game, Jack, you can keep me updated. I'm not sure about that one, Miz. Ahmad let down by his teammates. Okay. I don't know how you can do a watch-along for this type of game. What do you mean, Musty? I mean, I did a watch-along for the final. And we all know how that turned out. Oh! It's a good point, Jack. Ahmad was okay, 6 out of 7 out of 10. Yeah, so what's happening with Ahmad? Is he, like, coming to United, or is he not good enough? What? Benzema would steal Mr. Dobbins. Grealish and Haaland would, but I don't know if she'd go for Benzema. I've not been nervous for a game in at least a year. Is that because there are no stakes, KX? KX? Is that because there aren't really stakes? Right. Vinicius and Benzema are the main danger men. Why? But Jack, it won't happen because I've not been plied with alcohol. He should be coming... What's his position? K-Hax. Yeah, I like K-Hax. What's his position now? He's a winger, is he? But, like, which one? I've no idea, Tom. I have no idea, matey. Without a dream in my heart. There we go. We've kicked off. There we go. One of these two sides will be taking on Inter Milan in the Champions League final. And how mental is that? If ever there was evidence that the best teams don't reach the final, Inter Milan are in the final. Who are what, the third best team in Italy this season? The third best team in Italy are in the final. Interesting. He's a left-footed right winger. Oh, Kyle Walker wins the first battle against Vinicius. He's a Prem loan. What sort of team would you like to see him go to, Tayab? What level are we talking? Like a sort of like mid-table or lower mid-table or what? Give me a real-world example. Wait, Les Scott's commentate. Is this his first... I don't ever think I've really heard Les Scott commentate. Can we get some stats, please? That'd be great, thank you. Just having a look at the bench. I haven't really talked about the bench, have I? I haven't really spoken about that. In terms of Real Madrid, danger men to bring on... you know, I don't want to jinx it, but on paper, it's pretty slim pickings in terms of the Real Madrid bench. There are some big names on, like, in terms of offensive threat. You know, there's Hazard, who's a big name, but he's also a big man. City, on the other hand, we've got Alvarez, Foden, Mahrez, all to bring on to try to change the game if we need it. AC Milan in the semi-final. Yeah, Graham Potter's Chelsea slapped them up twice. How on earth did Napoli lose to them? I don't know. The 5th best team in Italy beat the best team in Italy, and then the 3rd best team in Italy beat Inter. Yeah, indeed. So that just goes to show that the best teams aren't always in the finals. Because the best team in Italy isn't there. This was the ref for the World Cup final. Good. Experienced man. Will thinks he did class if Borough go up, and he goes to Borough. Oh, to work to reunite with Carrick. Not looking forward to Chelsea United. Is that a game that's happening? I've totally just like zeroed in on only the City games and Arsenal games, really. So I don't know who anyone else is playing. GCC paper got ripped up for making eye contact with... What, really, Miz? Oh, why are we making eye contact with someone, though, you cheeky man? Napoli were a bit knackered in the end. Do you reckon? It was a shame because they huffed and puffed in the... I didn't watch the first leg, but they huffed and puffed in the second leg. But just weren't able to do... Didn't they? And they missed a penalty as well. Just weren't able to do the business in the end. Such a shame for them. I told Wilbur would go. KX, you are Nostradamus. Big brain move by you. Gundogan going over to the left. I wouldn't mind seeing them in the... Why is Walker going for a shot? Come on, you're not Vincent Kompany. Coventry, Luton final. Yeah, who do you guys want to go up from the Champions League? It's the Champions League. From the Championship, sorry. So there's... So the options are Middlesbrough, Coventry, and Luton. Who would you guys like to see in the Premier League? Hello, RC, mate. It's going very well, thank you. I'm back from a holiday, and we are out here. I've put on a lot of weight. I've got a lot to lose. But it's all good. As I said, the portions in America are mental. In the US, sorry. They are mental. Like, I will say, the first restaurant we went to, I said to Mrs. Nobbins, oh, you know, what do you want for starter? And she'd been to the US before, and she was like, mate, you don't need to worry about that. Because every main seems to come with, like, 2 or 3 big sides. Oh, God, Holland's dropped very deep there. That's really good work. Look at how far out Militao is. Leaving so much space there. Good work by Holland. And also, like... They've got something... It's called a biscuit, or De Bruyne, if he's kept that in, that's really well. Oh, did really well, nearly. It's called like a butter something or other biscuit. But it's not a biscuit. It's more like a savoury scone. I don't even know how to describe it. It's very odd. It was all right. Don't mind any. Not Luton. Borough, because I want to see Carrick as a manager in the Prem. Yeah, I'd like to see that as well. Grealish getting the better of Carvajal once again. Who should... Oh, come on, De Bruyne, have a shot. Oh. What a ball that is. Nearly. But then Militao well defended. Good from City, though, at the start. Militao is terrified of Haaland, so if Haaland can drop deep as he did then and link up play as he did, then it leaves a huge gap in behind. Whereabout? What? I was in Orlando. I was in Orlando, Florida. Why is there so much space for Modric? Doesn't matter. Diaz did well. Control. Nice. Oh, lovely work by Bernardo. He's done Camavinga. That's a foul, isn't it? A referee says no. He gets back up. He wants another foul. He's not going to get it. I think at least one of those was a foul, to be honest. And now he's... Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible refereeing. Haaland, you're going to get yourself booked, though, mate. I think that was definitely a foul on Bernardo. Whether it was the first one or the second or the third, I thought that was a foul. Yeah, Camavinga fouls him, doesn't he? I think that's a foul. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, that's bad refereeing. If Man City to get to the final, we want to see a hammered Nobbins. Well, no matter who gets to the final, we can do a drinking game again. It won't be like the World Cup final. I'm not doing Ouzo. It's not happening. I'm not doing wine and Ouzo. We'll go back to our roots and do, Fireball, whiskey, and beer or something. I don't know why I thought doing wine and Ouzo, like two of the stronger alcohols. I thought that may have been a handball by Grealish, but it's playing to Erling Haaland. Oh, and there was no one there. He'd made the right decision, Haaland. He knew he couldn't find the angle. He tried to play it back. Real Madrid have given the ball away here, and they're at 6s and 7s. Well done, Bernardo. Kyle Walker. Space for Rodri here. Have a shot. There's so much space. Now, shoot. Oh, it's terrible, Rodri. Oh, come on. That's a good start from City. We've been all over them. We've been like fly on shit. Oh, I thought he was going to have a shot then. He surged through. Yeah, we've been dominating so far. Early stages, but this is promising. What a shame. That wasn't a good finish, though, in the end by Rodri. There was no one there to pick up that Haaland ball. So upsetting. You think if that was maybe Alvarez as the second striker, could have been in there. That's good, though. Got to keep that up. Keep it up. We have to score in the next 10 minutes, says Musty. Lacking a bit of composure in front of goal, indeed. Well, City rued their missed chances last season in both legs, to be honest. I don't really think they missed any major chances in the first leg. I think there was one De Bruyne shot, which was well saved by Haaland. Sorry, by Courtois. That is a foul on Haaland by Militao. Yeah, he's really panicking him. He's trying to hug him every single time he comes forward. You keep doing that, Haaland will get the better of you. Because he'll just drop deep. And then there's space in behind for someone else to run into. He's basically just doing a man-marking job. I don't go to the Champions League games, Jack. I'm not on the Cup scheme. I do, but you got to pay extra to get on the Cup scheme. Well, Orlando's where Disney is, KX. If you've ever been to Disney and stuff. I used to go to Champions League games, but it's on the... But, I don't anymore. Indeed, it is, Tayab. That is correct. I could be on the Cup scheme if I wanted, but it is expensive, as I say. So, I'd rather not. And I don't like midweek games. I don't like evening games. So, it's a combination of many things. I'd rather stream the games for you guys, to be honest. Ahmed can play in the FA Cup final. What? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? That would be really weird. What if you got to the playoff final, scored the playoff winning goal, and then, went to Wembley again next week for the FA Cup final? Oh, I don't know the dates. The dates might not add up. I don't know. Midweek games are class. I think they're class to watch on TV, but I don't like going to midweek games. Yeah, I like late night football at home, from the comfort of my own home, but I don't like going out. Yeah. That's interesting. There's so much space in the midfield, as we knew there would be for City, because Madrid are just forfeiting all of that play, which is good. If they're just going to keep giving Rodri that space, you might as well just use it. Still can't believe that man Carvajal wasn't booked in the first leg. Really annoying. No, don't shoot now. Every time Rodri gets the ball, they're like, shoot. He'll be there, but he can't play. I said, nice whipped ball. None of these are dropping for a corner, though. Easy picks for Courtois. All right, get back. Well done, Diaz. Dispossessing Benzema, getting the ball back. Lovely. Midweek games must end so late if your team wins. Probably 11 p.m. plus. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I just don't like getting back home late. I prefer games ended. Oh, done. I'm already here, And I like streaming the games for you guys. So, it's a thing. Give and take. Give and take. 10 minutes played here. Ooh. And so far, it's been all City. Going away from midweek is either the worst experience or the best. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, imagine going away from home midweek evening, especially if it's a long distance. Like, when they do all these stupid things like, you know, Newcastle versus Southampton, Wednesday, 8 p.m. It's like, what? What? What wonderful work by Gundogan and Grealish. Weren't able to do anything with it, though. That's such a shame. I thought the Real Madrid player was going to foul him then. Don't use shoot stones. Like, let's stop this. Stop this, please. Unless your name's Kevin De Bruyne. They are giving us so much space, though. They are. Well, look how camped they are in their own box. This is Real Madrid. These are the European champions. What's that form is? You probably would need a season ticket, yeah. Right. Nothing stupid. There we go. Well done, Ruben. Lovely. I wonder whether Rodrigo versus Akanji will be a major battle. It wasn't really in the first leg. And that surprises me. Every time I think, oh, you know, Akanji versus Saka, this is going to be a big deal. And it just wasn't. It's like, oh, okay. Well done. Yeah, no one's really putting any... Look at how much space and pitch Stones can just run into. I knew that they were going to secede territory, but this is a bit mad. Grealish is onside. He's into the box again with Carvajal. Flicks it to Haaland! Yes! No! Oh! Off the line! I thought that was in. Oh! God, that must have been right on the edge. Oh! Oh! How's that not gone in? Was that a save? Was that a block? I don't know. I was looking at Haaland, expected him to bury that. Grealish, don't shoot there, mate. Oh, I'm upset now. I thought that was him. It was a save, apparently. Let's have a look at this. Good ball by Jack. Haaland gets it. It's just straight at Courtois. Oh, gosh. And then it's cleared off the line by Alaba, I think, in the end. Deary me. Nearly. KX. Let's not. Can we not? Well done, Bernardo. Bernardo and Walker doing well to get the better of Vinicius. Ref spins a crazy. Well, that early challenge I thought definitely was a foul. Muhar, absolutely. I had two good chances. That Rodri shot was a decent chance. Haaland shot is a very good chance. Oh, Haaland's got the better of Alaba there. Hello, Mo. Indeed, yeah, there was like a moment in particular where Benzema, who's normally so good at turning and like getting his team up the pitch. Oh, Gundogan gives it away there. Win that, Akanji. Well done. Yeah, Diaz just got the better of Benzema with that press. Is that a corner? We should be 1-0 up. Really. That Haaland one, I think. It was a good save. We did sort of hit it straight at him. I thought it was in and then cleared off the line. Come on, Jack. With your beautiful calves. Pop this in. It's a Haaland. Oh. Courtois with the tits. The tits, the punch. Have a shot, Jack. Oh. You've got to be careful because, again, they're giving City so much license to just run at them in the box. God, Kroos is terribly slow. Bernardo's somehow getting there first, but it is a throw. Never mind. Yeah, City have got to score in this first half. We've got to score in this first. We've got to make the most of this dominance. And that is the word. We've had 83% of the ball. I know we're home, but it is Real Madrid. But they have been shit so far. Shut up, KX. There you go. 2018 was the last time we lost a home game in the Champions League, apparently. Oh, so it's the same year as the Liverpool one, to be fair. Oh, so it is 5 years. Musty, you fraud. You lied to me. Oh, that's a foul on Gundogan. Do you think Goodwill... Oh, Gundogan maybe will extend his contract. Look, according to like... Oh, Grealish is making mincemeat of Carvajal. If, you know, the reports are to be believed, then the only point of issue with City and Gundogan, the only reason Gundogan hasn't signed is because City are offering him 1 year and Gundogan wants 2. That can't, like, that's if that's the case, that's stupid. We should give him 3 or 4. Village, I don't think Owl is here. How are you doing, by the way? Yeah, Militao forcing that out from Kevin, but it has been all City. The only question will be, Real Madrid need 1 counter-attack and 1 bit of Vinicius to Benzema into play, and then they'll have a goal. I don't know if that's how it works, is it? I don't know. I'll be Twitch VAR, says Miz. Lovely. Yes, yeah, he's a ref, yeah. It's good. Right, here comes City again. Stones into Gundogan. It's that too much on that. Trying to find Haaland, but too much. Where was that ball that you played on your weak foot against Everton, mate? Like Ramos and Real offered Ramos 1 year and wanted 2. But wasn't like Ramos like much older then? Like Gundogan's, how old's Gundogan? Is he only 31? Like he's still got at least another 3 years in him at the highest level. Especially for a player of his position. It's not like he relies on his physicality or pace. I ended up having to take the throw-in for them because we spent 10 minutes teaching throw-ins and they didn't get it. That's fantastic work. Akanji up against Carvajal. I don't know what Village does, to be fair. Is that a foul? Is that another foul on Gundogan? He's on the bench, Muha. How many fouls until we see a yellow, referee? That's the question. And yeah, Real Madrid is the definition of hanging on. The commentator's right. It's so upsetting how much better we are. And yet, there's not a guarantee we'll win. Oh, I thought you also did a bit of reffing, Village. My bad. I thought you did a bit of both. Well, good luck with that, Village. I'm sure you'll smash it. Just don't shout, you know, when you're doing your exam. You know, like, we'll shout, but you know what I mean. Shout like how you might do. I don't think so, Moo. I just think that... I don't know why Kevin went for goal there. I just think right now it's pretty hard to dislodge anyone in this team. De Bruyne must be trying to catch out Courtois. But it wasn't. And it was a good idea, actually, because if it was just slightly more to the right, he would have caught out his Belgian teammate. Good idea, actually. Fair enough. Oh, that's dangerous. Into Modric, though. And this is where we might see their idea of having more technical midfielders. And seceding the idea of even needing a defensive midfield. No, Modric just backheeled it out of play. Never mind. He had nowhere to go, so he went out of play. Right, well, there we go. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all, Village. Oh, Pepsi Max is being advertised. I want a Pepsi Max now. Oh, don't lose the ball there. There we go. Just no stupid mistake. No stupid mistakes either. That would be the worst way to go out. With a really annoying error. Into Milan because vibes. It's going to be so annoying, isn't it? Like, whoever gets... you know, if City get to the final... It would be the definition of attack versus defense. And it would be so... Oh, they'll go 1-0 up early on, and then that's the game. Real Madrid are definitely going to win. The way this game's going, Mo, you're not wrong. We've played much better. Like, Real Madrid have been literally shit. They haven't done anything. We haven't let them do anything. And they've been happy to just camp in their own box. The mighty Real Madrid. It's similar to the first leg, in fairness. They're just not able to get out of the press as easily. What do I want to see? I just want to see more of the same, really. Just more clinicality. Here's Kevin in the passing mainly. It's a good tackle by Modric. City get the corner. The middle bit halves or like the wide areas. Or both. I haven't, Village. But yes, Village and I have a deal. If City win, then Village gets to be unbanned after this game. He's only got like 10 days left on the ban anyway, so... Ref giving the fouls which were a disgrace. They were certainly early on. Both. Maybe sorting out halves. That's nice. Back to Kevin. Pops it in now to Akanji. Back to Haaland. What a save. Right, can this man piss off? That's a goal all the time. Why are you so good at saving fucking shots, man? It's such a good shot, and it's such a good save. I think any other keeper, and that's a goal. It's so annoying. Good ball in by Akanji. Haaland does everything right. Heads it across. Courtois going the other way. Somehow gets a slight... Ah. I'm so angry. Can you just piss off? Stop saving your shitty team. I really wanted to not have to play City or Arsenal again. Yeah, I know. It must be demoralizing. It must be. I can't believe that, man. That's bad, John. Come on. They're best already. No matter what happens from here on out, their man of the match is Courtois. In it, Mo. In it. There's a Courtois FC at this point. Even in the Champions League final last year, it was Courtois FC, really. Oh, Grealish could have gone down there and maybe got Carvalho in trouble. Look at Haaland, maybe, Jack? No? Okay. So many City bodies forwards. And the annoying thing is, it's not even like they're defending that well. Like, we've had about 4 really good chances. We're actually slicing through them often and creating good chances. We're just not finishing them. Or we are all... In any other... What a ball that is! Come on! Yes! Come on! Come on, Bernardo! A fucking goal! Save that one, Courtois! You prick! Fuck you! Come on! Fucking goal! Yes! And was that De Bruyne with the assist? What a goal! Pick that one out! Pick it out! Knobhead. Kevin De Bruyne. It was lovely play to start with. Into De Bruyne. He's... Oh, is he onside? I hope he is. It's a fantastic finish to go to Courtois' near post. When he's not expecting it. There we go. Lovely. Yes, Max. That's probably because I care more about the Prem KX. That tracks. That makes sense. What a finish. I've just noticed. Look at the momentum bar underneath the score. Look at all the green. There is no Real Madrid in sight. What a goal. Oh, look, Bernardo scored at the Etihad in the first leg last year as well. And it's been nothing less than City deserve. We should be 2-3-4-0 up at this point. We've just got to keep it up because now you get the... Are Real Madrid now going to actually... Are we going to see whether they were forcibly being pinned back or was it intentional? Because they've got to come out a bit now. Lovely by John. Indeed, Max. I do, Village. You're not wrong. I was on holiday, to be fair, and don't worry. I have got, like, you know, a post-holiday resolution to actually stop being a twat and actually, you know, make videos more regularly. I'm going to get back on the TikTok as well. Just a holiday sort of delayed things. Or am I actually going to move out of their shell? That's what I'm thinking about. The question is, were City I mean, City were pinning them back, but... Were they pinning them back to the point where Real Madrid weren't able to do anything, or could they do something but they just didn't want to risk it? So this will be the question now, because they've got to come out. They'll turn God mode on now. Madrid need Tchouaméni. Well, he's on the bench tab if they need him. He's been struggling this season, hasn't he, Tchouaméni? He's not been having a great time of it. Luton scrum robbed Ahmad. Sorry, scum robbed Ahmad. No, well, there was one... Oh, sorry, for regular nobbins. Yeah, I was going to say for golden ones. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. I agree, Village. The Patreon series for the FM will come. I know I keep promising it, but I promise it will come. I apologize. Right, this is the first. Right, okay, I was gonna say that's the first time Madrid were in even close to our defensive thirds, but Walker was able to deal with it. Lovely. I don't think they've been in our defensive third once yet. Did they have a corner early on? I can't remember. I've already forgotten. Hello, I am Flumps. Sitter indeed. Yeah, Village. Tayab thinks that Ahmad's good enough for a Premier League loan. Where do you think he should go, Village? Is he better than Alex Scott? Maybe next week, Muha. Look, Bernardo is destroying Camavinga right here. Have a shot, Haaland! Oh, weak foot. Don't know how far wide that was, but Courtois was left flat. Oh, off balance on his weak foot. Let's have another look at this. What a goal that would have been, man. Takes it past Militao, does him. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, Walker. Handball, yeah. You ain't getting past Kyle Walker. Not today, Vinny. It's not happening. Mo, I know you've got an agenda, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Courtois can't save a shot from Silva, indeed. We just need Bernardo to keep shooting. Oh, there we go. Again. Real Madrid have no midfield. None. It's just bypassed easily. It's not like you've even got to go through it. It's just not there to begin with. It is impressive. You get to bottom 5 in the Prem Fairs. Tell me more, KX. Scott's consistently been at a high level. There we go. Alex Scott is clear. No cap. Oh, yeah, don't give them the counter-attack, honestly. Maybe we should just give them the ball and force them to come at us. Hello, Kante, you beautiful man. How are you? That's lovely. No one press... This Real Madrid press is really sort of like non-existent. Love that from you, Owl. Oh, Owl, Village has got a question for you. De Bruyne's destroying... John Stones is destroying their midfield. Basically, anyone who goes into Real Madrid's midfield has a free pass. Here, speaking of free passes, here's Grealish. Gets past 3 Real Madrid players, and then the pass is really bad, Jack. Oh, that was so close to being good. Oh, that was really good work, though, to get there, but then the final pass wasn't it. He just glided past 3 or maybe even 4 Real Madrid players with such ease. Modric and Kroos have been on a night out last night. What are they even doing? Yeah, Mo, what do you think? Do you think it's a case of, like, is it intentional from Real Madrid? Are City just too good? Or is it a combination? I can't quite... I don't think City have been... I think a lot of it is Real Madrid are purposefully just not even bothering to try to engage in a midfield battle. Oi, why do they have the ball? What was that? They're terrible. In before they win. You can still get syphilis. Yeah, of course you can. It's an STI. It's not like, you know, smallpox. Are you thinking of smallpox, KX? That was like a disease which was like, you know, eradicated or nearly eradicated from the world. Mildy teaching Scott wouldn't be awful. I think Ancelotti knows he can't out-tactically maneuver Pep with the ball, so he has to play to his strengths. Vinny and Benzema counter-attack is deadly against anyone. Yeah, I totally agree with that, but the midfield situation is just confusing me. Why not even try? Like, it's just the way they're not even trying. Hello, Disney. Any more emotion? I can't fake my emotions, Disney. I'm not going to pop off too mentally. This is still a semi-final after all. City to win. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be like, you know, oh, penalties. No, if City get through to the final, KX, Village. If they get to the Champions League final. Oh, that's really well run by Bernardo. Gundogan, that's a bad ball, though. We're wasting so much... Oh, my God. So what is wrong with these Real Madrid players, man? Come on, get up. They do, Muha. It'll be so frustrating. Can't believe he goes over for that. It's just embarrassing. Like Yerry Mina. What a cunt he is. What a cunt he is. What a cunt. I don't like it. I don't like it when any player's a diving prick, but I feel like it's an even worse crime when it's supposed to be a tough centre half. That's what I'm saying, Mo. Oh, that's bad, John. That's bad. We've given the ball away in a bad area. No, no, no. Halves, I agree. I agree, totally. His only competition is Pabzab, really. Don't talk to him with Gary Neville. Me Fall Guys again. I thought, is the game not still dead, Village? I'd be up for bringing it back because I like Fall Guys, but is the game not dead? Oh, Kyle. Oh, you got shat on! Shat on by Kyle Walker. Get out of there. Vinicius, who do you think you are? You're not outpacing Kyle Walker. Well, sounds like he's not going to even be a right back anymore, halves. He is Muha, you're not wrong. Get shat on, get shat on. I'll buy a PlayStation just for Monopoly chat. If you want to donate to me, Cakes, I'll buy it. He must be, well, you know, there's a reason why. If left winger, they must be the hardest opponent, surely. Surely, because of the pace. Oh, Kevin, it wasn't the ball. Let's win the ball back quickly. Foul him if you need to, Bernardo. Foul him if you need to. It is Luka Modric after all. No, I'm not enjoying this. Nah, Edison's on that. Easy. There was notice how I didn't have any qualms or danger. Notice how I didn't have any issues there because I knew Edison was going to claim that because that's what he does. That's what he does. I love that from UKX. No halves. Oh, was it PS4, not PS5? When are you doing May Noblet stuff? What, coins? I can do it after this stream. That's too easy for Cruz to get through. Akanji, don't step up. I want you to be back. I want you to go backwards and chill out. Don't give them space. Get it done. Effort. If Tayab comes back or DR comes in, then they can sort it for you. They are getting more of the ball, yeah. And they have won a corner now. Is this their first corner? Oh, look, they're actually trying to play football now. How weird. Press and calm down a bit as well, but that might be a bit fatigue. Oh, yeah, we were approaching the end of the first half, maybe. I think City should sign a backup keeper. No, Ortega's fine. Ortega's more than good enough for understudy. Stop the cross coming in. Oh, that wasn't read by Bernardo. Benzema with a heavy touch. It still works out. Cruz with the shot. Hits the crossbar. I think Edison would have saved it anyway if it was on target. Yeah, Edison had that saved anyway if it was on target, but it did hit the crossbar. So let's have a look at this. It's a good shot. Yeah, keep... Oh, Edison saved that. There you go. Really good save by Edison. Do you think Bellingham will join City? No, he's joining Real Madrid, isn't he? Good save by Edison. What a man. Edison smiley face. It's a weird tattoo, but I rate it. Right, I'm not liking this. They're actually pressing us now. Don't make a silly error. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Really well done, City. That's outrageous. Oh, thank God Stones looked back. I thought he wasn't going to see where he was going. And with that, it's gone from goalkeeper. Oh, Stones, mate. That's poor. When someone says hi, say hi back. Of course. Smexy Edison, indeed. Oh, Tayab, can you give Village and KX 5,000 knob coins? That'd be great if you could. Hello, Mohammed. Another Mo. So try to get back to He's not João Cancelo. No, I know, Tayab, I know. Don't you worry, I understood the conversation. Good step up by Diaz. And always, I don't know who that was. Whoever that was, when a defender steps up and does an accurate header, that's one of my favourite things in football. One of my least favourite things in football is when a defender does that. Oh, it's Gundogan! Come on, have a shot! Oh, surely! Yes! Bernardo, come on! Woohoo! Get in! Come on! Bernardo at the double! And Real Madrid are capitulating. Wait, didn't we go 2-0 up in the first leg last season? I think we went 2-0 up last season, the first leg. Calm. Calm, it's fine. That deserved a goal. Wonderful approach play by Jack Grealish. Yeah, hold that ball, you fraud. Well done, Village. You made those 5k really pay off. Really good approach play by Jack Grealish, as I say, into Gundogan. I thought Gundogan was going to score. It was a good block, but then it falls to Bernardo. Accurately planted header. Bam. Love that. Yes. Bernardo Silva running down the wing. Silva makes the blue boys sing. Silva, we are going Istanbul. Oh, I love that chant. Although I will say the pitching is wrong. It should be Bernardo Silva running down the wing. Silva makes the blue boys sing. Silva, we are going Istanbul. Is what the tune should be. Village, we're not even at the Champions League final bit yet. Let's, you know, let's try to get there first of all. Let's try to get there. I just don't want us to give away anything silly now. Go into, because I think, did we go into half time at 2-1 in the first leg? Go in at half time, 2-0 up. We know that a 2-goal lead doesn't mean anything against Real Madrid. We're not even in the final yet, guys. Don't worry. Real need to wake up. They do, yeah. Well, it's a good thing that... Well, to be fair, I did try to go to the final halves, but by the time it... Because I'm not on the cup scheme, so I don't have, like, priority. So by the time it reached me, all the tickets were gone anyway. Even the highest tier ones were all sold out, so I couldn't go. Ancelotti's middle name has to be Osama because he's a terrorist. Can you get a transplant? What? What do I think the result of the match will be, says Mohammed. Before the game, I predicted 3-2 to City. No, he lives in Crete, in Greece, Tayab. Oh. But it's in... Oh, there we go. Oh, Grealish wins it back. Well done. That's... Right. Please give a yellow card. How many times? This referee is so shit. How many times are you going to let these rats get away with these stupid little fouls? Cunt. Imagine I goes to cup games and friendlies. All I have to say is because I wasn't on the Champions League Cup scheme. If I was, I would have been able to go. But I'm not. City score a third so I can turn this off, says Mo. And if City win this game, it will mean... That's a foul. How many fouls, referee? When's the yellow card going to come out for these twats? What, cunt? I like emphasizing vowels like, what the fuck? Like that. Fucking hell. Cunt. Yes, we do, Flumps. The players are so okay. What, is it still 0-0 halves? If you want to watch the game, keep me updated. Yeah, that's interesting, though, because the first leg, I thought Bernardo struggled offensively. I thought Camavinga had an all-right defensive game, but he was at fault for the goal. Gave the ball away to City. Right, when 40 minutes played. All that would... I just want a Haaland goal now, and I can not die happy, but I'll be a happy boy if that happens. I'll be a happy lad. Hope Luton get battered. Oh, yeah, you want Burrow to come up, don't you, Tayeb? Right, ball in from Kevin. It's a terrible ball, is it? Oh, it nearly worked out and turns to a corner. Fairs. Haaland brace. That would be lovely, Flumps, if we could have that. It is mad how dominant we've been. Mad. I don't know. Maybe I give too much credit to Real Madrid. Just don't know. Watford will splash the cash with the João Pedro funding. True. You think 3-1? I'd take 3-1. I'd take any win, obviously. Bernardo tries to pop it back in, but it's given away cheaply, and Gundogan did really well. But this is nearly dangerous, but again, Kyle Walker's going to get to that ball first, ahead of Vinicius. Lovely. Real got poisoned. Bernardo nearly leaves City every summer, doesn't, and then just clutch all season. What's wrong with him? Well, it's because he wants to go to Barcelona. And he's wanted to go to Barcelona for like 2 or 3 years, but they ain't got the P. or they might do, but they're not offering enough. So City have always said to Bernardo, look, if a good offer comes in, then you can go. But every single season, he doesn't get his move because of that fact. Nice work by Kevin. But what I love about, and I said this when João Cancelo left, João Cancelo's attitude was the exact opposite of what he shoved. What he shoved and was for the example of Bernardo Silva, where, you're not happy for whatever reason, but Bernardo always gives his all every single game. In fact, he puts in more effort than most players, it seems, and he's always popping off when we score, etc. So he clearly cares. And he got Cancelo, who decides to be a crybaby instead of the first bit of adversity. So he should have learned a bit from his Portuguese compatriots there. Nice. Yeah, this is just too easy currently, and there's just no. I mean, Real Madrid are going to have to switch on at some point. They can't just keep letting us have the ball like this when we're 2-0 up. We can play keep ball for days. And who'd have thought we'd be playing like this? Do you remember, like, sort of like December and January and a bit of February when we weren't playing well and it was all going wrong, and Haaland had made us worse? Playing Haaland. Oh, Kevin. Again, De Bruyne's giving far. And look at Jack Grealish with the pressing. Just a bad ball in the end by Kevin, which is a surprise. Better to play Mahrez. I think for games like this, he prefers Bernardo in those wide areas because Bernardo gives us much more control. Walker on the overlap. Here's Kevin. Have a shot, mate. You've got no weak foot. Oh, again, Haaland, your passing's... Kevin, apart from the assist, your passing's been off it. Cardiff already been forced to pay the first installment. How much was that signing? Halves. Yeah, exactly, Mo. So like just before and then just after the World Cup was like that period where we lost to Brentford, drew against Everton, lost against Spurs, got knocked out of the League Cup, didn't look good. Oh, and Roger, I thought Roger nearly was going to... Oh, and he stepped up far too easily. Kroos is giving the ball away over and over again. 15 million, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot for Cardiff, especially that was a number of years ago, so that was obviously a lot more back then as well. Zaga terrorism would be a painful task, it will. Oh, I thought he was going to get a first half hat-trick then, Bernardo. Didn't get nearly enough bend on that. There we go. Back, force the press. There won't be any additional time, apparently. Not sure how, because we've had a lot of fouls in this game. And a lot of goal celebrations. Has Camavinga moved into midfield, or is that just... Oh, he gives the ball away! Oh, is that handball? I don't know. Real Madrid players are asking for it. Here's Jack Grealish. Oh, it's a bad touch. He keeps it in play, though, does he? Yeah, it's apparently kept in play. So there's a potential handball and a potential out of play bit for this move. Someone have a shot. We've got 10 seconds left. Pop it in, Kevin. That's a ball. Gundo, shoot, someone. Oh, God. Akanji, mate. Someone shoot. He actually did. Oh, it's a block. It's a corner. Wow. This is embarrassing, man. Real Madrid are getting absolutely fisted. Jamie Tart. Who? 13 shots we've had. Goodness me. Yeah, we really... And it's annoying. It's like... It is like the first leg last season where we aren't taking our chances. We should be 3 or 4 or 5 up. Oh. Goodness gracious me. There was no added time, but we are taking this corner. They'll have to come in now and quickly. Grealish, ball in. Oh, Courtois punched away. And that is the end of the first half. Oh, it's in Ted Lasso. Okay. I don't watch Ted Lasso. Whoever gets through, Inter will be a massive pain. A ridiculously dominant display by Man City. The only thing you can say is that we should have scored more than 2. Maybe we should be 4-0 up. But, I mean, that Courtois save was at 0-0 was insane. That is as good as a goal, and that was insane. Bernardo has been the man. The first goal was my favourite. The second goal was some really good build-up play by, excuse me, by Grealish, resulting in the second goal. Could it be the knife in the coffin? City were 2 goals up in the 89th minute last season. This game ain't over. Imagine if there was justice and Brighton went down. Why would that be justice? Walker says Walker has been shitting on Vinicius, as he did against Mbappe, against PSG in the World Cup. This is what he does. This is what Kyle Walker does. That's why I didn't like when people were saying, oh, you know, is his time at City over? No chance. He's got at least another year, maybe even 2 at the highest level. I'm convinced of that. He just doesn't look like he's slowing down or getting weaker. My throat hurts, says Jack. And this Wan-Bissaka wouldn't pass the test. I guess the issue is just like one of pace, I guess, if like there's a bit where tackling doesn't come into it. Brighton were the ones that stayed up to Cardiff when Cardiff got robbed from staying up. But why are you convinced you'd get more points? Or how many points did you need? Oh, it was 2 and offside. Okay. This is the same. Yeah, we can do it. If I've got Nobblets who want to chat, so we can go to the phone in. That must be indeed. This is the same vibe as Barca United in the 2011 Champions League final. One team is just so much better than the other. Yeah, that game was embarrassing, actually. That's one of my favourite matches ever, though. I watched that final over and over and over again. Not even because it was a United loss, mainly because of the football Barca were playing. That's my favourite. One of my favourite games ever. Right, why does it make a sound? I don't want it to make a sound. How do I make it so that... How do I make it so the Discord doesn't send me, like, audible notifications? I don't like that, and I don't want that. How do I turn off my settings? How to turn off my thing? I don't know. I don't know how to figure it out now. I'll try to figure it out later. If anyone can let me know how I turn off the sound for a Discord notification, that would be swell. That would be swell. I know, yeah. But the whole front 3, to be fair. Pedro, Villa as well. City will win 6-0 against Madrid. Haaland and Bernardo, hat-trick in the second half. If Kai did win that game against Chelsea, the infamous offside. See, I guess I must have been paying attention because I can't really remember that. I guess if you're a Cardiff fan, you'll obviously remember. That's cute. The sound's not even for a second. Yeah, but it's annoying. I want to turn it off. I don't like the... Something's changed because the noise doesn't normally happen. There's another Fast and Furious film. What? Oh, The Flash. That's a film. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how they keep making Fast and Furious films. Surely it's like... To be fair, I've not... If you've seen one of the Fast and Furious films, let me know what you think. I've never seen it, but it looks really shit. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But how... Yeah, they made like 8 or 9 films or something mental. Isn't it just about driving around in a car and having races? I don't know. I don't know. You're still pooing, what, literally, or... Don't worry, we'll head to Noblet phone in very shortly. I can't say I've... Absolute crown jewel of the first half. I love Bernardo. I think it's amazing. Despite scoring 2, Bernardo's torn Camavinga to shreds. I know. I know. It's been absolutely insane, hasn't it, Nicholas? Almost a perfect... perfect first half. The only thing denying City a 3rd or 4th was that wonder save from Haaland's head. That was outrageous, wasn't it? watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3 last week, and it was really top 3. Wow, that's good, because I haven't seen a Marvel film in years, and it was apparently a bit poo, so that's good to know if they have returned to glory. But guys, what we're going to do now, keep the chat going and keep chatting to me. I'll keep reading the chat and keep responding to you. But we are going to head over now to the Noblet phone in. If the screen wants to load, goodness me, it's popping off here. There we go. Boom. Real Madrid in the first half versus City. 0 goals, 1 shot. I can't even remember. Oh, that was that Cruz shot, which Edison saved onto the crossbar. But yeah, 1 corner, 0 big chances, 51%. Sorry, 51 times possession lost. And they've had 28% of the ball, by the way. It's been a humiliation. Ah, I see. That's probably why it's so good then. But I'm now joined by some of my Noblets. And if you guys want to get involved in supporting the channel and supporting me and allowing me to continue making content like this for you guys, you can support the channel for as little as £1 a month. The link is there. You can also become a YouTube member if you'd like to. But if you become a Noblet on the Patreon, as these guys have, as I'm about to chat to, then you get lots of perks. One of them is you get to speak on stream and chat to me at halftime and other instances. And most SSC teams currently operating at a level close to 18, 19. Yeah, I think they are closing in on getting to the levels of Centurion and 18, 19. They would have to win everything, though, for me to entertain the conversation of they're, better than the Centurions, because there's still something in my brain that says that they aren't. Maybe it's just because they're more exciting, the Centurions. I don't know. But it's the thing. But let's start by talking to Jack, who is a Manchester City fan. Hello, Jack. Oh, I can't. Sorry, 1 sec, Jack. Un momento. 1 second. Can you speak for me now, Jack?
Hello, mate.
There we go. Wonderful stuff. How? Musty immediately asks you, Jack, what are your thoughts on Bernardo Silva, the main man?
Get the contract sorted right fucking now. I will not be a happy man if he leaves. I think I've always stood by keeping Bernardo would be so much better than signing any midfielder in the summer. So yeah.
Totally agree. I have a similar thing for Gundogan. I think we really should. I know there was a lot of talk about a rebuild, but I think that you can't lose a unique player like Bernardo Silva. He's just so good, and we've seen this. He's torn Camavinga to shreds, hasn't he?
I wanted him to do more of what he has been doing in the first leg, because he didn't really take him on at all, which I think is why he was pretty poor.
Yeah, and that was a surprise, wasn't it? Because against Bayern, he took on Davis plenty and beat him nearly every single time. So yeah. I'm surprised, Camavinga, who isn't an out-and-out left-back, I'm surprised that didn't happen, but it's taken so long. But now it has finally happened, and we love to see it. Disney says, how do you not re-sign your captain? That's absurd. Well, allegedly, the whole Gundogan thing is...
We've not re-signed loads of our captains.
I know, yeah, company as well, for sure. But I guess the difference with Gundogan is, if you think of company, probably at the end of their careers, whereas Gundogan's still got at least 2 more years left. But if you believe the journalists, it's all about a debate of how many years on the contract. Just give him the contract and give Bernardo the contract as well.
Give them whatever they want.
Yeah, but yeah, Jack, I'm assuming you enjoyed that first half. Tell me about your thoughts and emotions leading up to the game and also throughout the game.
I didn't really think about it that much all week. I didn't start feeling any nerves or anything until our lineup came out, and then from kickoff, I keep anytime City are playing in a big game like this, I throw my phone across the room so there's no distractions.
Yeah.
I think that first half, other than Courtois flexing his genetic pool with those saves, it's as good as it possibly could have been.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. The stats will say we missed some big chances, but I think that's mainly just because Courtois pulled off 1 or 2 wonder saves.
He's a fucking joke. I hate him so much.
Yeah, literally keeping his team in it. And at 2-0, Real Madrid are still in it. Mo says, Ancelotti not coaching anything and going by on Juju needs to reach an end soon. And that's why I will never entertain Ancelotti in the, is he as good a manager as Pep Guardiola? Because I really don't like managers who don't actually do much in terms of tactics and coaching and just sort of rely on individual brilliance. And that's just me personally. I'm going to ask this question to you, Jack, because it's an Alvarez-related one from Flumps. Hello, Sval. How are you, man? You're a Real Madrid fan. Are you, Sval? Have I got that wrong? I can't remember. Anyway, here's the question. What do we say we do with Alvarez, asks Flumps. I know you're a big Alvarez supporter, Jack.
I don't really think we need to do much different, like, if we talk about next season, because he's been getting, like, good enough game time, and obviously, when he has played, he's performed. But to a much higher level when he started, but still.
Yeah, and... sorry, go on.
But yeah, we don't really need to do anything different, because he isn't going to start. You could maybe try and like work him into kind of what De Bruyne's been doing, like pretty much playing as the second striker.
Yeah.
But other than that, I wouldn't change anything.
Fair. Oh, and Flumps adds on to that by saying maybe more development in a new position, rather than like, because he's a striker really, but he obviously doesn't get that many chances to play at striker.
Oh yeah, what I've just said is kind of have him do what De Bruyne's been doing.
Yeah.
In just behind Haaland, sometimes ahead of him. And I mean, it works, so there's no risk, is there?
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. And Mus is telling me to look at football chat in the Discord server. There we go. Goodness me, 120. Wait, they've completed 13 passes. Is that real? I knew it would be low. 13. I'd imagine maybe, apart from Haaland, maybe every one of our players has got like around 13. That is insane. That is mad. That is it. Is that what you were chuckling at, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is embarrassing. I'm gonna come to DR now. Hello, DR.
Hello.
What have your thoughts been on the game, and do you think Real Madrid are going to come back anyway?
You've dominated since minute 1. There's not been... I mean, they created that Cruz chance out of nowhere, but other than that, it's been all City. I don't think they'll come back. Just because, first of all, it's not at the Bernabeu.
True.
And they... I don't know why, but they play so much differently at home. Like, it's not even close.
It's good. It's that Etihad, famous Etihad atmosphere. That's what it must be.
I mean, according to your major source transfer market, you've had the worst filling percentage of your stadium in the Premier League this season. But okay.
Sorry.
I compared to what? Sorry.
Like the percentage of filling your stadium in the Premier League, you've had the worst.
Worst compared to what?
All Premier League teams.
Right. I'm not sure that's true. I'll have to look into that. I do think the transfer market doesn't even have City's actual attendance. I think it thinks it's bigger than it actually is. But I can look into that if you'd like. We're also joined by Hello Real 2 Good. How are we? We're going to come back. I'm guessing you're a Real Madrid fan. What do you think the final score is going to be? Red Pill Addiction says, come on, City. Yeah, damn right. Oh, sorry, those passes were the first 10-15 minutes. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Got it. What are my thoughts on Pep's Smexy face? I love it. He's my boy. In fact, well, you can't see it right now, but I've got a big poster of him. It's because they psych themselves into believing that they're not deserving to be on the big stage. Oh, interesting. You think, well, Roger did say something like, we're going to behave like a small team. We are going to go to the second half now, DR. So what do you think the final score is going to be if you don't think it's going to be a Real Madrid comeback?
3-2 Real Madrid.
And Jack, how about you, mate?
I'm gonna stick to the script that I read and go 3-1.
Perfect. Lovely stuff. Hope you're right, mate. Enjoy the second half. I'll chat to you later.
Love you, mate.
Love you too. There we go. That was my boy Jack. And yeah, as I say, if you guys do want to become a Nobbler and support your boy, you can become a Patreon supporter there. That's insane. Nearly 3 times as many. There we go. Second half. Pepe going prime when they come back because you're a small team. We'll have to find out, Real too good. We'll have to find out. And already City gave the ball away in a silly area. We can't be... There we go. Win it back. Well done, Rodri. We play at home like champions because it's in our players' DNA to win at home. Yeah, well, it would be massively against all forms of logic for City to lose this game. Not saying it can't happen, but based on logic, City should win. And we all know the conversation. Real Madrid's not based on logic. Barca better than Real. Oh, yeah, well, of course. I mean, the Barca are winning La Liga. How jigs, my boy. Oh, here we go. What a tackle by Kyle Walker. He's shitting on Vinicius. I thought Vinicius was going to get the better of him for the first time this match then, but no. Walker with a fantastic challenge. Logic should be out the window. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But logic clear. That's all I can really base it off. We are much better than Real Madrid, and we should be beating them. Like, we are 2-0 up. We need to rattle them, keep attacking the right-hand side. Yeah, both flanks, to be honest. I think both Carvajal and Camavinga are big weaknesses compared to, you know, coming up against Grealish and Bernardo. But obviously, this is a new half. Real Madrid know they won't be able to just camp. Well, they can camp, but they will, you know, they need to score twice. Not find the start, yeah. We need to get our foothold back on the game. It came from, I think it was Gundogan or Rodri giving the ball away for a silly, under no pressure, which is annoying. But we've won the ball back there. Good. It's a foul on Haaland. I mean, Camavinga's done at least 3 fouls. So I don't know, on a totting up process, I don't really get how this man isn't on a booking. But whatever, I guess. What's Camavinga doing? Not a lot. Not a lot good anyway, that's for sure. I'm not sure. But he is a midfielder playing at left back, to be fair. It's not his best position, is it? I know he's been playing there a lot this season, but, you know. Yeah, I think you've got to give him some slack in general. Who else has been playing at left back for Real Madrid this season when Camavinga hasn't been there? Alaba? Has he been the other main option? Right. Ball in by Kevin. Stones jumping. Grealish winning. Oh, Mendy. Mendy and Alaba. I forgot Mendy existed, to be fair. Is he on the bench? Oh, win that, Bernardo. Back to the keeper. No pressure. Well done. Oh, yeah, Mendy's on the bench. I just forgot he existed, to be fair. Fair play. Okay. Did somebody say just... eat? Why are you playing that ball, Kevin? Easy ball is the best ball when you're 2-0 up and you want to control the game. Just chill out, calm down. Yeah, from like a year or so ago. Yeah, but I feel like he's been a bit, well, absent this season because, as I said, I forgot he existed. This is better from Real Madrid. The City fans are booing every single Real Madrid touch, which you like to see. This is for the right to play Inter Milan in the final. Does De Bruyne just catches Cruz? He's injury prone as well. What a shame. It's always a shame when a player's career is like done in by injury. It's like, what could have been? Pepsi Max. I want one. Oh, it's given away by Modric. Now Haaland into De Bruyne. That's a bad touch though. Militao nearly gets away with it. He's upset with someone. I think the Gundogan, maybe? I don't know. He's upset with someone, but that was a bad touch by you, Kevin, I think. Yeah, let's put rare poor go from Modric. Poor touch, sorry, from Modric. Oh, Rodri slipped. We don't need that. We don't need that. Look at how deep Vinicius is coming now to try to get involved in the play. Like before, he was trying to hold his width. Now he's actually trying to get involved in said play. That's a really good ball. That's too easy. Good block by Diaz. Really like a quarter chance for Real Madrid, but still, I'm not enjoying that. Again, sick of these Champions League finals. What do you mean, KX? Is that a foul by Diaz? Apparently so, okay. Fuck off! I can't believe that's the first yellow. There should be about 3 Real Madrid players on a fucking booking. This fucking ref, man. I'm gonna commit something. I just want parity and fairness. That's all I want. We score these, says Real too good. Well, let's find out. There was a similar instance last season where they popped the ball in. Laporte inexplicably handballed it. Is it going to be an Alaba shot? It is. Oh, and it's a save by Ederson. Good save. There we go. Lovely. It was a very interesting technique. Hello, Reese. Oh, it's been ages. How are you? It's sort of like a David Luiz technique. It's a good save in the end. And there's 2 footballs on the pitch, which is annoying because City won the ball back. Multi-ball. Yeah, good save by Ederson. A save I'd expect him to make, but a save nevertheless. Right, is that a City ball? Or is it a corner? What's the referee doing? Have some control of the game, please. What are you doing? Was this a drop ball? What is happening here? Got a GCC stain. Should have played. Oh, Village. There we go. To the keeper. Lovely. Yeah, Reese, I'm doing good. Doing better now you're here. And also doing better. That's the City are currently winning 2-0. Oh, that's a bad ball back by Rodri. Unnecessary pressure on Ederson. Just punt it, lads. That's a throw into City, is it? Oh, apparently not. Okay. I'm not sure about that. What are your thoughts on Leeds? Oh, that's a... Can Haaland compete for that? No, he didn't. What are your thoughts on Leeds? Do you think they're going to go down or do you think that they're going to be okay? Right, De Bruyne's passing has not been at it since he got that assist. Haaland keeps making that run, and every time I expect De Bruyne to be able to hit that pass. Oh, should Coventry have scored? Did Paddy McNair do something good, I'm guessing? Will... I know Will doesn't like McNair. Can you win that, Akanji? Win that, mate? There you go. Well done. Easy as you like. And now they're committing players forwards, and this is maybe where we can kill them. Come on, Jack. Nice. That's great. One more goal does kill the game. I'm convinced of that. Here's Jack. Trying to get through place. It's a corner. Well done. Lovely. We take that. We would take those all day, every day. Let's keep the ball in their defensive third. Thank you. He's been class in the 2 legs. Is this like the first time he's been class? Oh. If you are new, by the way, do make sure to click that follow button so I stay live for whenever... So I stay updated for whenever I go live. Apologies. Look at Jack Grealish's perchy arse. Perky arse. Perchy? Perky. I think perky's the word I'm after. Maybe it's because I want to perch on it. I don't know. We need a Scandinavian header. I know, well, sadly, we were robbed of that goal by Courtois. It's a very deep one. Win the second ball. Win the third ball. Bernardo on the volley. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, referee says no. Okay, you've got to stop this counter, though. Kyle, that's you all day. Yeah, Vinicius has not got the better of Walker once this game. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. We win this as Real too good. Well, you've told me you will. You've got to find 2 goals from somewhere, and Gundogan is fouled. Do you want to give one of their players a yellow card at any point, ref, or what? There's no there is KX on the Channel 4 app because he flicked his foot rail. Lass is enjoying this. Why, Reese? What, this match? Nah, it was definitely a foul. It used to be on you know, more 4 or whatever the app is, Both films used to be on there. Are you sure? Get it on DVD, no cap. Haaland trying to make another run forward, not found again. Here is Bernardo, the current match winner, with his 2 goals. Was that Alaba shot their first shot on target? The one that Ederson comfortably saved? Oh, Grealish wants it. Right, book this prick! Fucking hell! Finally! Battle my ass. This is a slaughter. It's only a battle if it's evenly weighted. This is pest control. How's that a card, Real? Are you okay, mate? Are you okay? I have no idea how Carvalho didn't get booked in the first leg, by the way. I keep saying it, but I've no idea how. It was insane. Or soap today? Is that like some sort of illicit site? Cheers, City fans. She turned her... Since I turned her into one. Yes, get in. Is your... Oh, I'm so sorry, Reese. Is your girlfriend called Leah? I apologize if I've got that wrong. No. Oh. There we go. KX. I keep saying KX Kevin. That is it. Oh, there you go. I remembered it. Amazing stuff. Lovely. Hello, Leah. Hope you're doing well. Love that you're a City. Love how we converted you into a City fan. I know Real's are good, but, you know, sometimes you've got to concede when something is a reality and when it isn't. Yeah, Leonidas. Big time. Big time. What a film that is, by the way. 300. That's such a fun film. Is the sequel any good? I've never seen it. Never seen it. I've never seen it. Win that from Courtois. That's a good kick out by Courtois. Okay, it's called Kevin Zander. No cap. I think he's called Jack, isn't he? But I call him KX because, you know, there are too many Jacks going. I prefer Kevin Zander, though. I rate that. Right, let's get it out. 1 goal. It might... I don't want us to shit the bed. What's air? Don't get sucked in. That's what they want. It's what they want. Listen to the boos. Yeah, force them back. Well done. Look at Kevin and Haaland up top. Bergkamp and Omri. Oh, that's good. Into Carvajal, but then they go backwards. Oh. Real Madrid really threatening here. They've doubled up on the right-hand side with Vinicius and Rodrigo. That's a poor... Vinicius has had a shit game, and that's a poor ball by him. It's another foul on Grealish. I have no idea how Militao hasn't been booked. Oh, he's committed at least 4 fouls. At least. I don't understand. It's ridiculous. My mate said we'll get battered, and they said if we win, I can red arse them. Get in. Oh, red arse was the funnest thing, man. It's like Nike trying to sign Michael Jordan. It sounds boring, but it's quite good. Yeah, I think I'd probably find that boring, to be fair. Shut up, Real too good. Reese says, must say Real are poor without Rudiger. You can tell the difference massively. The 2 goals were from shite defending. And the thing is, Rudiger's on the bench as well, so it's not even like the option's not there. I did think that was an odd choice to not start Rudiger. I think Jack described it as bold, and I think that's right, and I think it's a mistake. But yeah, City have been much better. We've dominated them. Their midfield has been non-existent as well. We knew we were always going to win that battle, but the manner in which we've won it is staggering. Don't foul him, Kevin. It's what he wants. Oh, that's so lucky, man. How on earth has that landed with you? Oh, God, here we go. Well done, Walker. That's easy. Oh, it wasn't the header I wanted from you, though. The danger isn't over. Benzema. That's... Oh, brilliant, Gundogan, because that would have been dangerous. And Kevin gives it away, and then he wins it back. Come on. Well done. Into Grealish. Give it Haaland. Oh, one of these runs is going to be found one day. Oh, wow. 1-0 Coventry. Will is in the mud. Now, such a good interception by Gundo, man. Don't know where Stefan was going or what Stefan was doing. It's just that Stefan things. This man just can't do it. Rodri with the switch. Nice. I think Will's actually at the game as well. So Will's going to be very upset. There's no away goals in playoffs, is there? Oh, Kevin beats Camavinga far too easily. Oh, just take the shot. Forster Gundogan does it. Oh, he gets it a muddle of his feet. Oh, that was such a good chance. Oh. Oh, you lucky swines. Deary me. Once again, they're trying to double up, it seems, on the wings. This time on City's left. Guess that's the only way they can try to dominate either side. Here's Rodrigo. This is dangerous. Vinicius wasn't able to get the shot on. Well defended by City. It doesn't exist at all. Okay, good, because I hate that rule. It's clapped. It's clapped and dusty in a mallard. Dusty mallard. Well defended. Jack Grealish showing Carvajal how we do it. That's a yellow card. Why isn't that a yellow card on Modric? Why isn't that a yellow card, you shit twat of a referee? Just absolutely blocks him off on the counter. Send me off. Final's going to be hard, though. Inter look sharp. Yeah, well, Inter shouldn't win that game because they are the weakest. They are, whoever gets through, they are weaker than whoever. But yeah. They seem to be made for tournament football, it seems. Do you remember, was it the Benfica game where they came like within a hair's inch, or whatever the term is, of getting knocked out? So I can't remember, was it, or was it the Porto game, actually? Or like where like they were a minute away from like equalizing. I can't remember where it was exactly. It was a Portuguese side. Vinicius once again on the floor, who's had a terrible game, as I say. Yeah, I don't get it, Al. I don't understand how this referee hasn't given Real Madrid like 3 or 4 yellows. Carvajal, Modric, Camavinga should all be on a booking. Here is Grealish, who can now run at a... Oh, miscommunication. But then Rodri... How on earth has Rodri got to that ahead of Rodrigo? That's... Oh, then you give it away, though. I was going to say that's unbelievable, but then you did a silly. Was it the Porto one, Reese? Yeah. That team has made it to the Champions League final. A team that probably should have, you know, gone to extra time against bloody Porto. Oh, this is an annoying attack. Foul him. Good tackle. What? Did he not win the ball? This referee! What is your problem? I can't believe how stupid this ref is, man. How have we got more yellows than this shit team? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. This referee's having a nightmare. This is shambolic. This is a Champions League semi-final second leg. Oh, Rudiger's coming on. We were surprised. Well, for Modric, wow, that's a change. So Camavinga, I'm assuming, is going to go into midfield. Alba left back. I am surprised Rudiger didn't start. Yeah, I don't understand how the ref has given these decisions. It's been shambolic. This is dangerous. Good, well defended by Kevin. Stop the cross coming in. Stop it. Edison, that's you. Oh, Haaland, that's you. Oh, good clearance. Nearly. Has it turned into a good attack? Or Camavinga's going to get to it first. Never mind. There we go. Good. Good, good. Indeed, Flumps. Yeah, head it back to safety, Walker. Well done. Walker has been outstanding. Yeah, Reese. Yeah. I don't know why he's having such a nightmare this game, but he's been stinking up the gaff. Off the cuff, that sounds like Real Madrid football to me. There we go. Lovely work. Again, City just dominated. Maybe now Camavinga's in the midfield, they'll try to actually have some sort of presence there. But the fact Modric is out means they are going to lose the ability to get out of City's press. Will that be relevant as the game goes on? No, do you want Tchouaméni on Real Too Good? Do you want him on or do you not want him on? I can't tell. So yeah, as we expected, it is Alaba left back, Camavinga into midfield now. And to be fair, Camavinga was getting destroyed by Bernardo, so I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner. John, don't lose it there. Well done. Who would you have him on instead of? Camavinga, maybe. Bernardo into Kevin. But I know he's not shooting from distance, but look how much space they give. It's like they forgot the first leg happened. Just giving De Bruyne so much space. That's a foul by Kevin. There we go. He's waving his finger, but it was a foul. Oh, he says, oh, he's doing the thing. He says he dives. That looked like a foul to me. That looked like a foul. Oh, we just need to score. The next goal is so important, man. Why can't we just kill this game? How long's left? 25 minutes. Tchouameni for Camavinga and Asensio for Vinicius. Wow, yeah. To be fair, I would still keep Vinicius on because he is still obviously a very good player. It might only take one instance. Ha, you're not that good, Benzema. You know Olivier Giroud, that's for sure. Nice. Oh, what a flick by Bernardo. And City are in here. It's 2-on-2. It's Kevin and Erling Haaland. And he still can't find the pass. Why can't you find that pass? Are you allergic to finding that pass today, Kevin? That Tebas. Oh, no, that save was dirty, Reese. That should have been the first goal. Well done, Akanji. De Bruyne's been playing well. It's just a final ball to Haaland. You just can't find him. Oh, Flumps. Well, hopefully you'll be going to school happy. Rather than, you know, miserable and distraught. I'm losing my sanity. Well, Router Good, you said you were going to win, so there's still plenty of time for that to happen. Oh, Stones, that's poor. That's so unnecessary, John. So unnecessary. Oh, Benzema. I can smell a goal here. Stop the long shot. Well, good block, Gundo. Can you stop the corner? Yes, you can. Well done, Edison. Punt it. Nice. Well done. The mistake was not capitalized on. Or Haaland, does he get the better of Militao? Nearly. They can't do shit. They're so bad. Good. Let's keep that up. Let's keep that up, to be honest. Well, do you want to give Haaland a yellow card as well, you bald prick? And Militao fouls him because he pushes him, but whatever. High key upset. I think that including Real Madrid, there's only two teams. No, sorry, including Real Madrid, there are three teams this season that Haaland's played against that he has failed to score against. Sheffield United, Brentford, four, Chelsea and Real Madrid. Can he get his goal today? Yeah, Router Good, it's fine. You don't need the caps. It's okay. There we go. Oh, and once again, it's Kevin and Haaland. 2-on-3 this time. Can you get the pass right this time? It's a good idea, actually. And Militao doesn't even clear it, but I don't think Haaland was expecting the behind ball. I think he was expecting him to go near. It's not been the best connection between those two. Oh, dear. One of those is going to be capitalized on, though. Real Madrid have got to be careful. Don't get sucked in, Kyle. Well done, Bernardo. Win that, Rodri. Lovely. Amazing, Reese. Amazing work. Oh, and how did you get that job at the supermarket? Right, again, it's De Bruyne, and he's got options. He's got Grealish. I don't know if it's just like me, but like City players just look really shattered right now. Just like they're not really counter-attacking with any. Like De Bruyne looks spent. Give my man a rest. Although he had a rest actually, didn't he? Oh, what a ball that is by Gundo. Kevin into Gundo again. He's having a fantastic game. Here's Jack. Haaland making a run outside. He gets a ball in, but it's too close to Militao. Who's only defense? Real too good. Win that. Yeah, well done. Rudiger, you stink. Keep that ball in, Bernardo. Nice. Haaland's in the box. So is Grealish. But yeah, City not really eager to increase the tempo of the game, which I like. Calm it down. We're 2-0 up. We don't need to increase the tempo. Let's just be chill. I'm sorry to hear that, Reese. But hey, you got the apprenticeship. That's all that matters. And what was the team, if you don't mind me asking? Is it a... Apprenticeships are paid for, aren't they? So it's a paid apprenticeship. Oh, Kevin. Oh, fuck off, ref. Get in the way for no reason. Yeah, Kevin does look tired. Lescott concurs. But you can't take him off because he's Kevin De Bruyne. Kroos is off as well. For Asensio. Interesting. Okay. Frankly, I don't know if I've not what division are they in, Reese? I don't know. I'm thinking he's maybe just going for energy and pace. That's all I can really think of. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit concerned now because City look tired. Did they give so much energy in that first half? Come on, Kyle. Stick on Vinicius like glue on anything. 1 to at least below National League. Amazing. And what is it you're doing on your apprenticeship? Get up. That is the most disgusting dive I've ever seen. You little rat. You little cheating prick. Get up, you cunt. Prick. It is a dive. He literally was asking for it. He said, I've been pushed. I was like, no, you haven't, mate. Get up. Why isn't that a booking? How isn't that a booking for a dive? Yes, it is, Raul. Come on now. I know you're biased, but come on. Come on now. That was embarrassing. Punted up by Edison. Doesn't quite reach Haaland, which is a shame. I think Edison has the world record for a goal kick or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Owl. Don't mean to Owl Village. If De Bruyne is onside, no, it's again just can't get the touch. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to ask what they thought about you getting unbanned, Village. I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, what an L. It should be like a build-up. If you do 3 foul throws, it's a yellow card. Come on. Come on. That's nice, Real. Yeah, it's a desperate punt forwards and City just reclaiming the ball. Yeah, do it and see what happens, honestly. See if anyone challenges you on it. And then that will make them actually do throw-ins properly. Come on, City. Nice. Gundogan into Grealish. This is nice. Grealish again fouled by Carvajal. Don't really get how this referee lets everything go, it seems. Team doctor work. Wow, amazing, Reece. So you're going to go into more like physio and that sort of thing. That's sick. I'm doing stretch and kick, punch someone in the head, would it be a red? I don't know, Harps, mate. Nice work by Haaland. And Gundogan, please finish it! Off the crossbar! Oh my god. This keeper, man. Can you stop this? Good god. What lovely interplay by Haaland and Gundogan, though. It's such good work by Gundogan and Haaland. He does everything right. It's just a really good save. Good god, man. He's been their best player by a mile. His shot stopping is ridiculous. Yeah, 3 goals he's presented. We should be 5-0 up. Insane. I think that's probably right, halves, yeah. That's a ridiculous save. Maybe you can say Haaland should get more bends, and it is his weak foot. I think it's just a really good save. If that's on the other side and it's his stronger foot, I think Haaland probably scores that, which is a bit of a shame. Was released to get in because I have a lot of decent grades. Well, you're a smart man, Reese. Sounds about right. Well done. And did you say it's all paid? Yeah, it's like a job. You get paid for it. Nice kid. Is it still 1-0 to Coventry, KX? Because that's the game you're watching, isn't it? Oh, Bernardo. Oh, you cheeky man. Well done, Rodri. That team looks dead. Yeah, Benzema's been poo-poo. He's been doo-doo, honestly. Alright, 16 minutes. Coventry is still 1-0 up as well. At Borough. That's at Borough as well, isn't it? I just can't believe we haven't been able to kill this game because of this Belgian swine in goal. Right? Is he won that? Right, if that's a foul, you've got to book him. Finally. Jesus, man. How? Finally. That was like the 5th or 6th foul he's committed. It's ridiculous. True, Real, but against City last year, you were at home. I guess that would be the only factor. City at home is a different prospect to City at the Bernabeu. Of course, the Conference League semi-finals would have happened. I didn't even realise what was happening there. West Ham apparently winning. Come on, Kevin. I know you're shattered, mate, but just from a set piece, pop a nice ball in. He's offside there, surely. It's in the back of the net. I think it might be an own goal. I don't know. But it could be Akanji's first goal for City. And if that's okay, that would kill the game. And that is it. We're in the final. We are done. That is game over. I don't know if it's going to be an own goal or an Akanji goal. I don't know, but let's find out. Excellent. Boom. Even you can't stop it, Courtois. We paid 100 every week, good hours, but tiring out. Well, Reese, I'm really happy for you, man. Cheeky ball in the finals to quench. Well, we've got to get to the final first. And also, you can only bottle something if you have it. Akanji's on. Does Akanji even get a touch? Let's have a look. Rodri's offside, but it's irrelevant. He's not interfering with play. Comes off Akanji into Militao. That's the touch that takes it away. It does take a flick off Akanji first. So it's technically onside. So even though it's massively deflected, it probably will still be 3-0. He wants VAR. There's surely nothing wrong with that goal. Rodri wasn't interfering with play. Yes! Big. That's game. Done. Done. We have never thrown away a 3-0 lead in the Champions League. Never. This is actually embarrassing from Real Madrid. Real Madrid are shit. Can't believe the quality of the Champions League. It changes on its own now. I can't believe the lack of the quality in the latter stage compared to City. Am I right? It's another foul, isn't it? Oh, Real Madrid, they're going to lose their heads. That's a foul again. Militao should be on the yellow. Oh, yeah, Grealish. Shithouse him. Real Madrid have been absolutely destroyed. Hey, the Poznan's out. Yeah, Real Madrid have been destroyed. Even Everton, the Etihad did more than this. Everton, the Etihad were decent, man. Oh, I think it's only partly that, Tayab. I think it's only partly that. I think a lot of it is Real Madrid just haven't turned up. They're getting Poznan on, innit? We love it. We love it. Boom. Boom, boom. Mahrez coming on. And Gundo, the captain, who was very good. All we need is a Hall. I can't believe Haaland hasn't scored. That would just complete my night. 3-0. It's not even close. Yeah, there's not been a weak performance, has there, Jack, really? I think maybe Stones has given it away a couple of times. If I had to be really picky, I'd say Stones has given it away. Donovan Village, you'll be getting unbanned. In fact, Jack, can you unban him after this? Or unmute, remove the mute role from him? Because I might forget. Because I need to go eat food. Because I haven't eaten AT, so I need to go eat food after this. Camavinga, who has had a shit game, is off. Chouamani is on. When Arsenal Real don't help, you have to do it yourself. I don't think United will be able to help City not win the Champions League, to be fair, Tayab. Who's that? Is that Ceballos, who used to play for Arsenal like one season? Haaland bringing City a legendary treble in his first season, but a certain... Stop, Mo. Which is it, Mo? Is Haaland shit or is he good? What is the truth? Are they just taking all their players who are on a yellow? Wait. Alright, so they're just not playing with a designated right back now. Vasquez is a winger. Lol. Yeah, cry more, you swine. Didn't deserve to win last... You didn't deserve to win the fucking trophy last year. Yeah, that's what I need. That's fair enough. Mo, hey, as long as you own up to it. I rate it. I rate that. I'm not crying, Real, but I think it is a fact that you weren't better than us. You weren't better than Liverpool. You weren't better than Chelsea or PSG over the course of the game. City will 100% win against Real. Well, they're currently 3-0 up with 10 minutes left. So if they don't... Here's... Oh, I thought that was finally going to be the ball. We'll have to find out. But it doesn't really impact the fact that Real Madrid are getting knocked out now. Real too good. Real not that good, it turns out. 3-0. I mean, I sort of envisaged maybe we could dominate them, but only in terms of play, not in terms of scoreline. Yeah, but that Spurs owl. Like, we've never given away a 3-0 lead in Europe. I don't think, like, you know, post-takeover City's ever given up a 3-0 lead. I don't even know if... Surely some former City would, but... Right. Oh, the Champions Cup. I don't even know what sport that is. Oh, it's rugby. I'm not interested. 9 minutes left. You got to score a goal every 3 minutes. And City still going at Real Madrid. They've had one attempt on target. Even if all of Real Madrid's attempts on target went in, they'd still have a 2-goal cushion. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Big time. City. I'm just going to text my mate. Boom. There we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Just doing something on my phone. There we go. Boom. Oh! Benzema. Edison's on the floor. Oh, it's fine. Oh, no. Clean sheets. Good save, Edison. Body's on the line, boys. We want a clean sheet against these frauds. Edison OMG, indeed. Why do you want City to beat Real Madrid, by the way, Al? Aiming's better be quick. I need a piss. Yeah. We're not conceding. Clean sheet FC. We are not, but oh well. We can become clean sheet FC now. Because English are fairs, our fairs. I rate it. Okay. Ball in. Diaz can deal with that. You can't get past Diaz like that. Haaland trying the flick on. Real Madrid had 3 players on him, to be fair. Is it still 1-0 to the Coventry? We are clean sheet FC for real. Little Phil's coming on. Lovely. For Kevin. Yeah, Kevin needs to get off, man. He's so tired. I think so, like, towards the 60th minute, that was when he was gassed. Give him a rest. Give him a rest until the end of the season. Just save him for the FA Cup final and Champions League final. Jones is shit. Not for me on FM. Wait, little Phil. And some much needed legs and energy. That was Madrid's second shot on target the entire game. It's the 83rd minute. They've been humbled and embarrassed. The European champions. By little old City. We love to see it. Win next year, but next year is then. Next year is then, not now. We'll humble Europe. Okay. Foden gain. Here you go, Kitafin's. Oi. Less of that. It's such a shame if he didn't have his injuries, because he was on for an unbelievable season. We just had 2 or 3 injuries. Oh. Goodness me. Benzema. So, but yeah, Benzema's been poor. Basically every, apart from Courtois, every Real Madrid player's been poor. Or borderline. I don't think any of them have played well, apart from Courtois. And when your keeper's your best player, you know you're in trouble. You can't always rely on your keeper saving you. You've got to try to actually dominate the play. Oh, lovely Bernardo. Look at this. Midfield Foden. We're seeing it now. If Coventry win, it will guarantee a team who got promoted from League 2 in 17-18 will be Prem next season. That's sick. That's really cool. Well-run clubs can do bits. Indeed, Mo. Indeed, 4-1 on aggregates is a... Yeah, it's a thing. And it's not like there's been any controversy or refereeing issues. Hello, Frank. How are you doing, you beautiful man? For you, Frank, I hope West Ham win the Conference League. There we go. Bernardo. Was that goal officially given to Akanji? Johnny Stones. Here's Jack. His beautiful legs. How are you doing, Frank? What have you been up to, my man? Get back in the Discord server and chat in. We miss you. If we score 4 goals to times from that, we win. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All good singing Blue Moon in front of the route. Yeah, big time. Big time, Frank. Foul them. Just no injuries or red cards now. No, not until the final whistle, Village. Not until the final whistle. Luton going. Is that your prediction, halves? Oh, it is an own goal. Oh, what a shame. So Akanji was denied his first goal of the season. That's so upsetting. So upsetting. Boom. Easy out. Yeah, Real Madrid should have been... Yeah, but embarrassing, to be fair. Actually embarrassing. Oh, Rodri, you cheeky man. Cheeky cunt. Come on, let's get a 4th, honestly. I just want Luton to do well because of products of Nathan Jones. Is it something like they're going to have to upgrade or move stadiums or something if they come up because their stadium's not big enough? This husband useless. Real, he would have scored 2 goals, but for 2 unbelievable saves from Courtois, so I'm not sure about that. But Haaland had a good performance, Real. He would have scored 2 goals, but for 2 unbelievable saves. Modric has been outsold by Rodri. Yeah, it got so bad that Modric has to get taken off. Will that be that would surely have to be a temporary thing, though, right? Is it to do with capacity, or is it the fact it's like falling over? 10 mil to re-innovate it to come up to Prem standards. Hey, when that money comes in... Oh, that flick by Grealish was just a little bit better. A little bit more accurate. That's a good turn by whoever that was. Vazquez, I think. Is it AIDS? JG doing bits. Oh, Haaland coming off. He didn't get his goal. But he did force 2 unbelievable saves. Haaland getting some... Hooligan getting some minutes. It's a shithole. The cameras can't fit in without being able to hear every word the crowd says. That's fantastic. Gundogan, it is Frank. He's been unreal. He has been unreal. He's my boy. That's my boy. My boy. I imagine so. From all the profanities. Mo, don't be mean. He's clear of Darwin. No cap detected. Church of Julianism is happy with him coming on tonight, indeed. He has some experience. One sec, guys. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Borough goal, but it's offside. AIDS. Who needs baby Jesus? Well, indeed, Frank. Well, yeah. I think that's... yeah, Alvarez has been unreal. Unreal. Just don't get red carded, Jack. Don't get yourself sent off 3 minutes of our time. Not even Real Madrid can do this. Poor fans have turned on, though, is he? They all want him sold, do they? Imagine signing Nunez instead of Haaland. What a difference. Everyone thought they were close in talent. Yeah, I can't believe that was ever a comparison. I mean, yeah, yeah. Genuinely, it's Alvarez Nunez is the debate. Here's little Phil. Oh, what a ball. It's to Julian. Yes! Come on. There we go. Jack is creaming. What a lovely little through ball by little Phil. And a lovely... The two substitutes linking up. You have been humiliated, embarrassed, torn apart by little old City. Hilarious how bad you are, Real Madrid. Hilarious. The future of City phone to Alvarez. Yeah, it might be. It's one of Foden's as well. Yes. Big, big. Love a little slip through by Foden. Winning the ball up high. Foden carrying it forwards. From midfield, by the way. Mahrez into Foden. Sees that run. Behind Militao or whoever that was. That deadbeat trying to defend him. Oh, we gave him the no look. Oh, Tchouaméni it was. What a fraud. A lovely finish by Alvarez. Oh. Indeed, Jack. Alvarez FC. Oh. That's our backup striker. Yeah, I mean, 4-0 is a bad scoreline. It should have been 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, scratch your head. Oh, I wonder why I didn't really do anything tactically. Why didn't it work this time? Fraud mini. Shut up, Mo. Yeah, little Phil assist. Beautiful. Lovely. Joan will be happy, my nana. Wait, Village, have patience. Get Zidane back. I mean, he'd do the exact same thing. He'd just try to let the players do their own thing. Oh, lovely stuff. We are in the Champions League final. But, again, it's a final we should win and win pretty comfortably. But so was the last time we were in the final. We all know what happened there. Big up, Manana. I'm seeing her tomorrow. We're going to have McDonald's tomorrow. Village, you are now unbanned. Well done. Village and I had a deal. If City won, I'd unban him. Like 10 days early. Yes! And that is game! And there you go. Will Ancelotti be sacked, says Leonardo? It's a good question. I don't know his contract. She's in the Colin Bell documentary, Village. It's too... That game was too easy for City. Real Madrid half threatened maybe once, genuinely, when it mattered. Why do you have that feeling, halves? Less of that. Look at them. Look at them. We're back in the Champions League final. There was no miraculous comeback. We are once again the best team. I'm happy in saying we're the best team in the world. But we were in 2021 as well. Inter win the final, I'm afraid, 2-1 Martius. If Dzeko scores in the final, Frank, I'll end it all. I will end it all. Hopefully the Premier League title race will be over, so full focus on Champions League finale. Surely, Disney, surely. We only need to win one game. Or draw all 3 of our games. Watch of the last Borough match. I want to watch the players celebrate for a second. If it's still going, what minute is the Borough match in? Look at them. There we go. Horn's first season, and he's in a Champions League final. Scripted. Jack's aggregate scoreline was nearly closer 4-1, but 5-1 in the end. 5-1 with no controversy to speak of. Just outclassed and outplayed. Actually embarrassing. And City versus Inter Milan in the Champions League final. And we've got to win that. Okay, I'll put the Borough game on. We'll have a look at that. City for the treble to Leonidas. We should win it. We really should. We're in the FA Cup final. We are in the Champions League final. What channel is it on, guys? What channel is it on? There we go, Borough Coventry. Yeah, we're in the FA Cup final, and we're much better than Manchester United. We're in the Champions League final, and we're much better than Inter Milan. Well, Coventry could make it worse here. And we've got to win 1 game out of our remaining 3 to win the Premier League. So we should win. We can and should win the treble. City could play an entire different starting 11 versus Chelsea. Well, the way Chelsea are going. Ideally, we beat Chelsea, or Forest beat Arsenal, and then that gives City the title, or Forest draw against Arsenal, and then we'll only have to draw against Chelsea. We lost by less goals than Madrid at the Etihad, indeed. Right, that's a poor ball by Giles. Oh, my Borough. I know these Borough players. Hello, Ghost King. I hope so, matey. I hope so. That would be a lovely time, would it not? Come on, Borough, do something. Make it interesting. Oh, look at them. They're praying. Where's Ed when you need him? Yeah, I bet you do, Ghost King. I bet you do. As long as... Well, obviously, as long as we win the Premier League, I'll be happy. But that seems to be in the bag now. If we win the Champions League and don't win the FA Cup, I won't really care that much. I won't really... Like, it'll be more of an annoyance than... It'll be like a mild inconvenience rather than like, oh my god, we didn't do it. As long as we win the Premier League and, you know... Champions League would be a lovely bonus. The FA Cup would be like the cherry on top. What is wrong with these crosses from Borough, man? Fat tax. I didn't see. City to Walton United 6-1 at Wembley. Well, as far as I'm aware, there's no Martinez either, is there? So they won't be at full strength. They won't be at full strength. Why are there so many minutes of added time, man? I want to go eat food. Want to eat some food? I'm starving. Starving Marvin. Oh, that little girl's crying. That's sad. That's sad. 3 minutes left. Yeah, Edison was great, Frank. Yeah. The 2 times he was properly caught, or even the 3 times, you know, that time where he claimed the ball. Yeah, Champions League Edison has been something else. In these knockout stages. Against Bayern, he was also sick. Well, you are at Wembley, to be fair, yeah. And you will get dominated. So, it's just a question of, can you capitalise on the counter? I reckon Pep plays all the big hitters against Chelsea to ensure the league in style and makes 11 changes the next 2 games. I'd love that, Mo. I'd love that. I think, you know, if players are, like, you know, not at risk of injury, shore up the title, and then the next 2 games become irrelevant, and then if you want to heavily rotate, you can do. And then all you need to do then is focus on FA Cup and Champions League. Man U won the last Manchester derby. Maybe they can win the FA Cup at Wembley. It's certainly Leonidas, but hopefully there won't be a stupid refereeing decision. I've been invited to go on the football terrace now, Red, but I'm not going to because I'm like getting faint from hunger, and I need to go eat some food. I've not had any tea today. Oh! And Borough hit the crossbar! Surely offside. Oh, I was going to say it's offside anyway. Deary me. If you had to win the FA Cup, I'll run down the local high street with my nuts out. Yeah, don't know how he missed it, but he is offside. Yeah, he's well off. Yeah, well off. Is that Akpom? Is that my boy, Tuber? I mean, it's a terrible miss, but, you know, he is offside. Oh, is that Archer? What number's Akpom? Akpom's my boy. Archer, you stink. I don't even remember Archer in my FM. I must have sold him very early on. 1 minute left. Yeah, don't be racist, Harves. We'll be having less of that. Thank you. Less of that. Was Stefan at fault for the goal? Did we establish? The two sky blue sides winning their respective semi-finals. That'll be why I don't know who he is. Fairs. Ball in by Dijksteel. It's a corner. If this goes to extra time, by the way, I can't watch it. As I say, I'm so hot. I need to go eat some food. So, oh, Stefan's up. Imagine if Stefan scores. It wasn't a fault, really. Okay, fair enough. Of course it is. Zach Stefan. This is what he does. I dread to think what would happen if they got to the final. Last time he was at Wembley, he had a horror show. Oh, poor corner, really. He's on sides. Another corner. We're in the 98th minute. End the game, ref. End it so I can go home. Go home? Go have food. Can Coventry... I didn't even really... Of all the finals, I didn't think it would be Coventry-Luton. Oh, that's got to be the end of the game, surely. There you go. And that's it. There you go. So it's going to be Coventry and Luton in the playoff final. Not going to lie, because Borough aren't involved. I probably won't watch the playoff final now. I'm not really that interested. But there we go. Guys, 4-0. 5-1 on aggregate. We destroyed them and we're in the Champions League final. It is indeed for Will, yeah. He's at the game, so we'll have to shit talk him later. But yeah, fantastic game. Dominated them. Amazing ending to the season for City. And yeah, the treble is well and truly on. We are one win in the Premier League, 1 win in the FA Cup, and 1 win in the Champions League from doing it. Let's shore up the Premier League, and then I'll be happy, really, no matter what happens. But yeah, let's find out. Anyway, guys, that was the stream. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on Friday for the football quiz. So do make sure to join me for that. Until then, I'm off. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and bye.